Beth is walking in? Okay.
Okay. Tom?
Here.
Sherry? Beth? Barb? Larry? KK?
Here.
Sean?
He's excused.
Bernie? Richard?
Here.
Tandra? Here. Jason?
Here.
Linda?
Here.
Chris?
Excused.
Excused also.
Excused?
Excused, yep.
Thank you. Annette? Here.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, since we got like 4 pages of notes. Minutes.
Hey, Tom.
Are there any corrections, deletions? If not, I need a motion to accept.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Who's second?
Larry.
Thank you.
Okay.
We will have some guests, but we can start with the old business if that
Yeah,
works
we
for
might
you.
as well.
Okay. I know Tandra has to get back because we have out-of-school programming today, too.
Okay, Tandra, you're up.
Oh, I'm going first?
You
Yeah.
can go ahead.
Oh, hey, so Midtown Supper Club update. Just sold a table today and a couple of other tickets. We still have probably like 40 tickets left to sell. So we're gonna go kind of hard in the paint, trying to get that outreach and community support for these kids. So we want this to be a sold-out event, which is 200 seats. March 25th, doors open at 5:30. French cuisine with a Starry Night theme. See Facebook, Midtown Supper Club page, Sandusky Rec page, get details. Yeah, anything else on that? Midtown Supper Club, that's it.
Starry Night.
Starry Night. Next, we got the out-of-school update. We're always maxing at 100 kids with registrations, and every 20th of the month, because it's now a monthly registration. So every 20th of the month, we post the following month and open up the registration. So the 20th we'll do for March. And so far since it's been warmer, I think we had about 60 kids yesterday. And it seems to be going really good. Got some exciting things going on and some upcoming things happening as it gets warmer. So out of school is doing just fine. Dinners are coming from Sandusky City Schools. And again, like last month, anytime there's no school, we reach out to our restaurants in the community to feed our kids, and that's been really successful. So our next, for April, will be coming out for registration on the 20th of this month. And that's all I have for out of school. Next, we got spring break camp update. Spring break camp registration went live, and it's also a cap at 100 kids, and we have about 70 kids registered so far. So that starts April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Pretty exciting lineup. I got some spring break camper kids back here. They always attend all the break camps we have. You guys have a lot of fun. Say it loud for the people in the back. But yeah, so excited about that. We got some new things happening, and we have a total eclipse, of course, that's the theme. Our canvas that we have is wonderful with Leslie Griffin doing that artwork, and that's it. Any questions? We do need volunteers. We have a new volunteer that may be coming on back for the homework help at the out-of-school program, which is 3:30 to 4:30. So 1 hour, Monday through Thursday, is all we need. If you know anybody that want to help with some homework.
And again, it is not high school level homework.
It is
People
not.
get scared when they hear
That
homework.
might be why they're scared. It's elementary.
It is.
You're smarter than fifth.
Any questions on that?
And that? Golf course?
Golf course. Golf course is slated to open April 1st. Tomorrow, actually, we go ahead and get all of our seasonals onboarded. The grounds guys start back on Monday, the 18th, and the inside staff comes back on the 25th. So we'll be prepared for that. I do have set all of the tournament schedule for the season, and so anybody who is a current member, they will get an email with that tournament schedule as well as their information to pick up their pass. So we have that. An update on Erie Soil and Water project. The contract with ODNR with Erie Soil and Water has been secured, and actually the MOU is done, and that goes to their board meeting tonight, so we'll sign off with that. Once they sign off with that, Breeze plans to have the RFP ready to go out, hopefully at the end of April, and it'll come back in May. So once that RFP is returned, there will be a committee that'll be formed by our advisory board with some staff sprinkled in, and we'll go ahead and take a look and meet with the awarded party for just some background information, and then once they complete the plan, then that group will reconvene to oversee what they have, to take a look to see what they had, what they can't come up with, and we'll make some suggestions or ideas if we see fit. Update on the bridge at number 5. It looks like that bridge is probably not going to be repaired at this point. We still have a structural engineer coming out and checking it, but it looks like we're waiting until we get the individual in place with Erie Soil and Water to make their suggestions. The priority is number 5, where the creek enters in by the Sanford curve. That area will be the first phase that we'll take care of. So we didn't want to go ahead and design a bridge if we knew it was going to interfere with their plan. So engineering is taking the lead on that. So they are the ones that will be looking at it. Josh Schneider is going to be our point contact. And it looks like we're going to do probably a prefabbed bridge, very similar to the walking one that walks over by number 5. And that's what I have for Mills Creek Golf Course.
It's up to you. Yeah.
Bring them up.
Bert, are you ready to? Okay. Bert Farish. Come right up to the podium right here.
So we just heard from the Travelers Baseball Academy. Got a couple of the captains from the team. This year we started a girls program as well. We got 6 teams this year. Obviously, we used the field at J.C. Park over there, which has been very helpful with us, and we certainly appreciate the rec center going on Hayes Ave and not on that property over there. We've been at that location for over about 12 years at the field, and just feel like it's a safe haven. So we're here today just to present a check back to the city recs, just our appreciation and everything. So just let each kid come up and introduce themselves, if you guys don't mind.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Trevor Ramsdell. I'm a senior at Perkins High School. I currently plan to go to Delta College in Michigan to go pursue baseball and exercise science.
Nice.
I've been with the academy for 8 years. Started since I was 9.
Wow.
Oh, you're.
I'm Corey Besh. I go to McCormick Middle School in Huron.
What position do you play?
Position.
I do pitching and third base.
Pitching's hard.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have a question. Do y'all want me to say like my real name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your real name and your nickname.
Both.
So, I'm sorry. My real name is Kayleon Miller, but my nickname is KK. But I go
We
to
have a KK right here.
We have a KK right here.
What are the
Middle name is
chances?
Kay. And her
So
middle
my
name
middle
is
So
name
it's
is
mine.
I go to Sandusky Middle School, and I'm a pitcher and shortstop.
Awesome.
Hey. Last but not least. Hey, girl.
My name is Adeline Sarter. They call me Addie. I go to Sandusky Middle School, and I play pitcher and first base.
All right.
Nice.
So the kids that's in our academy is from the age 9 all the way up to high school. Like I said, Trevor, he has a scholarship to go play college baseball at Delta State. And again, I don't think without the field over there, it wouldn't be as easy as it is for us and everything. We'll continue to do our part, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thanks, Bert. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'd like to add that Sandusky Travelers have had a prior use agreement for, what was it, 9? You said 9, 10 years so far?
Yes.
Out at J.C. Park, and Bert does a great job with his crew to keep the field maintained throughout that prior use agreement, and he's never shy to let us know when we need attention to some things, and we try to help out whenever we can with any improvements out of the park. I know we had a flagpole that went in over this off-season, and we got a grant from Erie Metro Parks to paint the dugouts, and his teams helped paint the dugouts, and that field that used to be the home of the Blue Streaks is still getting a lot of use out there, and it's great to have that right in J.C. Park. Thanks, Bert.
There's no more, what takes more time than Bert put. So thank you.
Thanks, Bert.
Okay.
And I was going to say, Commission President Brady says, you don't have to stick around for the rest of the meeting.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is the Total Eclipse of Sandusky Festival. As you know, the city is going to become Sandusky for the weekend of the big eclipse. We've been doing some planning for the past year for this, and are looking forward to what we have coming up. So we're 26 days away from the eclipse, and we've got, starting on that Wednesday before the eclipse, we have the senior astronomer from the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, Nick Anderson. He's actually a Sandusky grad, and we made contact with him late last year to do a program here, and we're the only program they're doing outside of Cuyahoga County. So what Nick's going to do is bring a couple of their staff. They're going to Mills first in the morning on that Wednesday to do a program for the spring break camp about the eclipse, and all the kids will get their solar glasses then. And then there's a little bit of a break, and then Nick will be setting up over at the Cedar Point Sports Center for a public program that'll fit about 1,000 people there for that. That starts at 6, doors open at 5, and that's at Cedar Point Sports Center. So he'll do another program, a little bit different program. The one he's doing at Mills is going to be more geared towards the age of the kids. So it's going to be great. They'll be able to go outside and take a look at the sun with the glasses on, as long as the sun's out.
It's free.
And it's free. So that's what we have on the Wednesday, April 3rd. Thursday, April 4th, the Sandusky Bay Jeepers are doing a Jeep Clips of the Pier on 4/4, April 4th. It's a 4x4 type thing, so
So I have a question. So the Jeep is the 4x4 piece that makes it a Jeep Clips? Like what's the?
So it just so happens it's on the 4th of April, but Jeep Clips is just to go along with the whole,
It's the way Jason's
Eclipse.
head works.
Oh, that's, okay.
yeah.
That's all you had to say.
So that'll be an event on Thursday. And then I will send out a poster and a program of all this to everybody, but just to put it on the record, we're also showing Little Shop of Horrors on that Friday, which KK is now trying to think, what does Little Shop of Horrors have to do with the eclipse? No? You know? Okay, so the plant in Little Shop of Horrors, well, no spoilers, but the main character of Little Shop of Horrors comes to be because of an eclipse. So that's why we're showing a movie.
The Sherry, like, what?
Yeah, and
I
we're,
was the same way. He had to show it to
I
me.
have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Friends of the Greenhouse are going to do a plant takeover of the pavilion where they're going to sell, they do sales throughout the year. This is a new one for them. They're going to do a plant sale that Friday night, well, before the event and during the start of the event, or start of the movie. And then we'll show the movie and hopefully the weather holds for us that night. And then, let's see, the next day we have the movie Twilight Eclipse. I'm sure everybody in here has seen that movie multiple times, right? I haven't either, but it's a movie that has eclipse in it, and it's a pretty interesting, fun movie with werewolves and vampires and things like that. So come on down to the pier for that one. That'll be Saturday night. And then we also have a 3-day music schedule set up. So Saturday, Sunday, we have bands at noon, 2, and 5 p.m. And Monday, we have a band at noon. The headliners are Saturday would be the Kinsman Jazz, it says Jazz, Daz Band. Sunday is the Killer Flamingos. And Monday are the Menus, and they've been here for Party at the Pier before. And then we've got some other bands that are playing, including Steve Brownell, help me out, Linda.
Flying J's,
Flying J's.
Swag,
And there's one more. Oh, Follow the Sun.
Follow the Sun.
Band called Follow the Sun, so go figure.
We had to schedule that.
So that's the music festival. We do plan on, adjusting things for the weather. It's April, it's Ohio, so we know that there's going to be some different weather things that come up. We are also going to broadcast the NASA live stream of the eclipse while it's happening on Monday, so no matter what, if you don't want to go chase the sun throughout the entire path of totality, you can at least watch it on the Firelands LED screen on Monday when it's happening. So if the sun isn't out, we'll still have it available for the event. We also have, as part of the week, the Greetings from Sandusky mural. That was the mural that was on the Sandusky State Theater for only 3 years, and then the storm destroyed the building and destroyed the mural. They are coming back in town to redo the mural to put on the side of the Mylander Pavilion, and that was just approved by commission Monday. So they will be back to do a similar, it's basically the same, but they're going to put it on the Mylander Pavilion and try and install it by the 7th before the eclipse, so we have that back up in Sandusky. Any questions on all that?
Is that on a canvas or some kind of?
It's like a Lumalite. It's like an aluminum canvas, but so you can't cut it. So it's a local company is actually building the frame for it. They'll be putting it together and painting it inside at Mills to make sure we have a weatherproof place to do that, so the kids can check it out during the spring break camp and see what the progress is on it, and then we will install it on the Mylander Pavilion that week.
All right, anything else on our old business? Business, Jason?
All right, 2024 events continued. I said that because we had about 8, I think we talked about last week. Dragons and Bacon Fest is coming back for this year. It'll be September 14th. So if you like bacon or you like
September
paddling
14th.
boats, Get ready for that. It's always a fun event, but it's in September, so we have a little bit of time to get that ready for this year. And then the Easter egg hunt, Sandusky Rotary, Sandusky City Schools, Gentlemen's Club, Leading Ladies, all coming together to bring back the fastest event this side of the Mississippi. It starts at 10 o'clock. It'll be over at 10:05. We spend about an hour and a half, 2 hours, right, Sherry, putting eggs out there. And after we open the gates, 5 minutes later, all the eggs are picked up. And we're looking forward to having the State Theater open when they open back up so we can partner with them again and have a movie each year, because that gave something after 10:05. It's like, okay, now what do we do? But fire department's on board, police department. I think we're trying for Sandusky Donut.
Yep. they'll be
What's
there.
the date,
Donuts.
Jason? What's the date?
Sorry, Saturday, March 30th.
Okay.
Easter's a little early this year, so we always do it the Saturday before Easter. If you'd like to volunteer, hide eggs. They aren't totally hidden. They're just out there.
Placing them.
Yeah, place eggs. There you go. I'm looking forward to having that event this year before the Eclipse Week. Any questions on the Easter egg hunt? Parks and facilities update? Do you have a couple things? I know I have things but
Just a couple things. We did a mulched downtown, and we just did it as all three divisions came together so that we could join forces and get it completed. I just rode around. It looks very nice. We also have started our ball field groomings, because the priority use agreement, we actually did Sandusky, St. Mary's softball fields, and Sandusky, or St. Mary's baseball field, so we did that. We still are in conversations with Jason Capone and Chris Leibacher about running tournaments out at Mills. Not Mills, Dorn's Fields. So we have some days that we're just trying to solidify, and that we'll be adding that out there. So we're getting ready to go.
we're also wrapping up greenhouse yoga. Usually that's done at the end of March, and then the greenhouse really gets working on a lot of stuff, so it's not really conducive to having events in there. But greenhouse yoga ends at the end of the month. We got a couple requests for events that people want to do in the greenhouse, and that's interesting to have that programming in there.
And Abby's back.
Abby Wade is.
Abby Wade's back as an intern, which is very helpful because she'll finish her intern and then
She's majoring in greenhouse and horticulture, or there's?
it's horticulture
She's
major.
attending the Oberlin, not Oberlin, Ohio State University at
It's Worcester.
Worcester, that's it.
She's at Worcester
Yeah.
campus. The other thing too is the 5910 is scheduled to be here in May. That's the new large piece of equipment that has been on order for 3 years, so.
The expensive mower.
The expensive mower, remember, Richard, $170,000?
Expensive.
Yeah, so that, I have met with Greg Walters from Century Equipment, and it's scheduled to be delivered May.
Okay.
It will be used every single day.
Yes, we have, it will be used 3 days in the parks and 2 days at the golf course. We're going to be using it to cut our roughs at the golf course because it has a large deck.
Okay.
So we will get every day and every minute we can out of it.
Got a couple quick update questions.
Sure.
I don't know if you've heard from our first energy contact, probably not, regarding Pace Park.
Not yet, no, Nick, and I was going to send him an email today just to see if he's had any, because he left us with, he's going to check with his crew to get out there. And
Okay.
He'd asked for some photos of it, and I sent him the photos.
And I'm not sure, I know that Cedar Point, I've heard, is responsible for the area behind Farwell.
Yes.
So I don't know who the contact person would be from our side. Would that be you, or would that be somebody else? Because I think it's just a matter of having a conversation with the folks at Cedar Point and seeing when they can get out there and clean that up behind Farwell Park.
I think Colleen had a either a meeting or a call with Carrie Boldman from Cedar Point, and she was going to address or bring that up at that conversation. So I'll report back to you on that.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Anything else?
I don't have anything. Other than enjoy the beautiful March day we have out there.
Yes.
Any other open discussion?
I will not be here on April 10th.
Is there anybody else that may have a conflict on April 10th?
Yeah, I'll have one on April 10th. That's spring break.
I will be in Augusta,
Oh,
Do we
I'm
wanna-
not here either.
Do we want to try and
back a week.
bump up to the 17th?
That'll be fine for me.
I'm just saying, I'm flying that day, so.
So your arms are going to be tired?
I'll be in
I'm
Georgia.
fine either week.
Tell me, do you do junior high track spring break? You have track meet that
I
day,
got a conflict that day as well.
17th.
Okay.
There you go.
April 17th.
I'll ask you later.
Better to find that out today. So do we want to, I don't know if we have to make a motion on that. We typically just find out usually a couple days before that we have
Yeah.
conflicts, we move it. So we will move that though. I'll make sure that we get on the calendar that it's April 17th at 4:15 PM.
All right. Anything else? Not? Need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we go home.
Second.
All right.